Hello. I decided to go ahead and start putting content on my YouTube channel, so this is probably going to be awkward and a little bit unprofessional, to say the least, while I get the ball rolling on all this stuff and figure out how to get all my equipment working in this this beautiful circle that I'm dealing with here. Anyways, getting into recording my journey here. So I wanted to record basically to kind of track my progress as I'm launching this. I'm not even sure what you call it, an online marketing agency or an online technology agency. Where I live, there's a whole bunch of small businesses. There's not a whole lot of large corporate shops running. There's a lot of small HVACs and plumbers and painters and all these guys, and I thought, man, none of these guys are online, so let me look into things I can do for that. I have a background in some technology, being databases mostly, and Python, but not website development or marketing or lead generation or anything of the sort. So I came across some videos as I was looking this up for Go High Level. It's a giant pyramid scheme basically for referring people into this agency stuff, but some of these guys do provide value. That's fine. Pick whatever affiliate you want. I don't think I'm going to do any of the affiliate marketing stuff because I don't want to be tied in like that. So basically, initially I was thinking, like a lot of these guys will say, oh, you can just give free websites away and generate business like that. And then you start finding the videos, like I've reached out to, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit here, but I've reached out to maybe 5 or 6 different businesses and tried to offer the free website thing, and just nobody has time to look into it. I guess they've been called by a million other Indians or emailed or something. There's like just a lot of people who are offering bullcrap, and so it's tough to offer something similar. But I'm going to ramp up my efforts soon here and see if I can't, generate some better business. But I've been playing around with Go High Level. That's kind of the point of this whole video, is essentially what all I've done to like launch or put my business together so far. So first things first, I went ahead and registered an LLC in my state with a few $100 to get that launched and going. I picked up 2 domain names on just Squarespace. I don't know, that's where Google domains went. And then I got a high level account. So all said, I'm probably, let's see, I've maybe spent $600 or $700 so far, right? Because I want the genuine cost of doing business here. And then I'm not really billing for my time or anything. So I wanted to poke around at the high level actual application also. The website, I don't know, I don't know that very many people are honest because they're trying to promote and sell affiliate links, but I don't think that Go High Level is as fancy as people would have you believe. And I do think it serves a lot of functionality, but it's kind of like fitting your whole family into the minivan, aunts, uncles, grandparents included, to go out to dinner. Like, yeah, the minivan can fit them, but should it fit them? And how safe is it? And how reliable is that? And what kind of trouble can you get into? So there are some things that I'm still not 100% sure on, but basically you have an agency, and that agency is essentially the overall umbrella of your high level, I don't know what you want to call it, company, right? Your high level service. And within the agency, which really you should look at as just like my high level login, my Go High Level login is my agency, right? Inside of that, you have sub accounts, which are you also and your clients. So that was a little bit confusing when I first got started. AI Agency Services is mine, but that's my quote unquote agency, but it's also a sub account. So I have a sub account also as my agency. Anywho, so then for each new customer that you get or somebody that you're trying to onboard, essentially what you'll do is you'll create a sub account for that agency, or for that customer, sorry. And from there, underneath that agency is where you build your websites, your calendars, all the setup and whatnot goes into your sub account stuff. So first thing I did, of course, was jump over and look at websites. And I don't really think that there's a giant difference between funnels and websites, except that websites are multiple pages and funnels are really just one page. But couldn't you just make a one-page website? I guess that's what they call a funnel. They have other things up here that I'm still kind of playing with and learning. The chat widget is not, they have the conversation AI. It's not all that great, but let's just see. So anyways, I called one of my local businesses and I said, hey, I noticed you don't have a website. I did the whole get on Google trick, look up things. We've been renovating, so I had a lot of these contacts kind of in my phone just poking around, and I played with the templates, created a website. I reached out and I was looking for a business owner. I said, hey, I'll do this for free. I'll build you a website for free, and I'll help you set up the various things like calendars and stuff. And I think I just kind of overwhelmed the first few businesses when I was talking about it, because I'm like, you can do calendars and bookings, and I can run ads for you and all this stuff. And I think it was just too much. That I've seen some videos where you're just supposed to package maybe something small and deliver that. Like, let me just get you a website and you can pay me for hosting and it'll be a nice website, and then go from there. And hey, after you've got your website and you like it, then we can talk about maybe using bookings, or if you want more business, maybe then I can learn how to run Facebook ads for you, things like that. And I've never had a Facebook account, so I tried to create one, and my account was instantly banned pending some sort of, I Googled it, and I guess a whole bunch of other people has the same thing. They're trying to cut down on bots, so I guess I'm officially a bot. But anyway, so for building a little website, I did the sites thing, and then you can just create, add a new website. I think it's here, yeah. You could just do a new website. You can pick from a template. This stuff is really easy, actually. It's surprisingly easy, which makes me think it's probably pretty difficult to sell if it's that easy to just create a website. And I know there's templates and stuff with other companies, but like, this is going to be competing with companies like Wix and WordPress, and a lot of people have lots of free website builders. So why would they pay you unless you're just going to manage it for them? I don't know. And a lot of these people who are doing business in these small towns, they're using Facebook. They're not using, they used to be Craigslist, I bet, but they're not using websites anymore. It's almost like Facebook was a hot item and then it was not that hot. Now it's back to being hot because they've got Facebook Marketplace, they've got Instagram. Like, why would you leave there? You can handle all your ad management from there. Everyone can connect from there. People can review your site from there. The only thing with Facebook is there's a little bit of a login wall, so people will need to, like, Googling is the thing for the website. So that's your pitch, is like, hey, I tried to Google plumbers near me and your website was like 8th on the list. I didn't see your business listing. I didn't see you had a website. So I went to the next line. Like, that would be the sales pitch that I think I'm going to be using. And so, do you want to be towards the top? Do you want to have a strong online presence so Google knows to put you first ahead of your competitors like, ABC Plumbing and BCB Plumbing, whatever? So I think that's kind of the pitch I'm going to start rolling with, because, like I said, the first 5, I got one person who said, yeah, I'll let you do it for free. And then like 2 people just weren't interested, said they'd get back, never called me back. And then one lady who ran a grooming business straight up didn't reply at all, which I thought was pretty weird because she seemed really on board when I first chatted with her, and I sent her a free website and I never heard back. So I don't know. And I also am giving these people a little bit of room to breathe. I might reach out after a few days to follow up while I just go look at new businesses and figure out how to use high level in the meantime. I was just excited, wanted to get something out just to test it and get the feedback that I'm getting, which is, not that great just yet, but it could be the way that I'm packaging it. Like I said, I've only talked to like 5 people. I think I need to talk to 50 before I really give it one way or another. But essentially what I'm doing also for these websites is I'm just starting with something small. I'm adding booking to it off the bat early because I wanted to see how that worked. By the way, the email communication with Go High Level kind of sucks. Like, the internal conversations is really janky. It's not very user friendly at all. Like, if you're used to using any other email service like Google or Hotmail even, or Outlook. Like this is just really janky. Like it doesn't give you any of the same things, and it's kind of hard to track and follow conversations in it. It's not very friendly. But if you set up like a domain, it allows you to send your emails to this place. But if I'm a plumber or something, I'm not going to want to log into Go High Level to get my emails. So, and if a customer books an appointment or something, I'm going to want that email sent to, you know, john.smith at Gmail or Outlook or Hotmail or wherever the heck they're at. But then any replies through that email won't come back through Go High Level. So I can forward from Go High Level out, but how do I get those emails back in to track appointments and things like that? So I'm still learning and playing around with it, trying to figure out how to make that work. But if everything can't be centralized local here, then what good is it? Like, apparently you can connect your Google Workspace to it. I haven't looked that up, but that's another cost. It's like $6 or $7 a month to use Google Workspace. And the last thing I want to do is pitch more and more and more cost to people. Like, hey, I can do all this stuff for you, you know, but you got to register a domain. That's $20. You got to pay for a new phone number. That's $1 a month. You got to sign into Google Workspace, and that's another $6. Like, I thought that I was supposed to be consolidating all this for business owners, not giving them a whole bunch of new stuff to log into. So still trying to figure that part out. So anyways, back to the websites. Let's go sites. And so this is kind of the websites I was putting together, and this is the guy who's been working with me the most so far on it. And so I threw together basically a quick website for, he's a remodeler, so I have the ability to schedule estimates, the contact us, and then the gallery. And some of these pictures are from their actual business, and then some are just free stock images from the internet. But they have some really great templates that you can pull from. And so I think that's really great. I think this is a quick like marketing tool, and the websites do appear to be functional. Like I said, as long as we can actually manipulate and work with the back end where these messages are going and things like that. Yeah, and then as part of the scheduling and calendars, there was a little bit of confusion on my part, I guess. What I gathered was if you told the calendar to notify you when an appointment was booked, it should notify you, but apparently you have to go build an automation for that, which are not complicated at all. I've done a lot of ETL work, so that wasn't so bad for me. But some of these things that you think were just kind of should be built in, there's options and buttons that you click and you type in, and then it doesn't work. You go, well, what's that for? Why is it doing that? And then 99.8% of the people that you talk to are Indian. So there's a little bit of a language barrier there, and maybe a little bit of a culture difference there for what's expected as working and functional and what's not. Most of the guys have been pretty helpful, so just keep that in mind when you're reaching out to support. They are available 24/7, but sometimes it takes them 2-3 days to get back to something that looks like it should just work out of the box and isn't. So anywho, so yeah, that's kind of my first little video update on this thing. Registered the business, bought High Level, got a couple of domains, reached out to a couple of business owners, and I'm figuring out how to package this stuff. I'm wondering how I want to do advertising, if I want to run like Facebook ads or YouTube short ads or something like that. But anyways, this is the start of the journey for 2025. We're almost 2 months into it too already, which is crazy how fast time goes. But yeah, that's it.